Well, hey, everybody, and welcome to this lovely Sunday afternoon. This is the J-Dawg and J-Town podcast, and if you are tuning into this podcast, you are in the right spot. And today we are going to talk about the latest happenings in the town of Jerusalem. A lot has been happening between Solomon and Adonijah and King David, and a lot of stuff has been just brewing in the background, and we are here to find out exactly what has been happening with our special guest Solomon. Solomon, how you doing? I'd like you to say hello to the people and then give a brief description of what's been going on in your world today. Well, hey, J-Dawg, and hey, Jerusalem, thanks for having me. I'm so happy to be here. Glad we can talk about what's been happening in the big town of Jerusalem, and just got some, me and my step bro, Adonijah, he was acting up. He thought he was wanting to be king. And we got a whole thing when this brouhaha was going on, but I do believe we got it all straightened out. But J-Dawg, I am so happy to be here with you guys and talking to the people. So, Solomon, that is a great introduction. We are so pleased to have you. We just thank you for being here and being our special guest. I do have some questions for you, and I'm sure that the people out there want to know your business. You know what I'm saying? They want to know what's going on in your world. And the first question I have for you is, who exactly is the king of Jerusalem? We've been hearing this thing between you and David and your stepbrother Adonijah. Can you just lay it out exactly who is the king? Yeah, that's a great question, J-Dawg. The answer to it really is my stepbrother, older stepbrother, mind you, thought that because he was older, he was going to be king. And he went out and decreed to everybody behind my mom's back, Bathsheba, my dad's back, David, that he was going to be king, even though my dad David and even God declared that I was going to be the next king. Adonijah wasn't having it. He started going behind people's back. And you know how things go. Gossip got around, and my man Nathan, the priest, he decided he heard what was up. He heard the what, and he went back to my mom Bathsheba and told her. Mom told Dad David that what was going on, and they struck a deal. And my dad David decided that I was going to be king, and da-da, boop, 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 I am the king. Well, you know, I probably should have guessed you were the king with a kingly robe and a crown on your head, but that goes to another question. Since you are king, is King David still alive? We know he was alive just a few days ago. Is King David still kicking? You know what I'm saying? Well, J-Dawg, I hate to say this and break this news to the people of Jerusalem, but no. Dad has passed away. He gave me the kingship, and it wasn't long after he declared me king that our King David, the man after God's own heart, has passed away. Oh man, I'm truly sorry to hear about that, and I'm sorry for your loss, Solomon. We know David was a great man of God, and my question to you is this. Are you a follower of God? J-Dawg, that is why I love this show and listen to it every week. You ask the best questions, and the answer to that question is yes, I do believe in God. I trust Him with all my heart. I was instilled that my entire life from my dad. And all the people of Israel who just love God for who He is. And as a matter of fact, I had God talk to me the other night, and He asked me a very interesting question. So that's interesting to hear that you had a conversation with God, and we are just wondering here, being a new king and everything, and David really seemed to have things under wraps around here. Do you have any idea what you are doing? Well, I can't answer that 100%. I hope so. The conversation I had with God is He asked me if I could have anything, what would I want? And He would give it to me. And it didn't even take me very long to come up with the answer. I asked God for wisdom, and I'm hoping that I can use that to help me run the kingdom. Man, that's an interesting story. Hearing God came to you and asked you what you wanted. I cannot believe that you wouldn't ask for like superhero powers, right? You know, or a ton of money, or life forever, or something for your friends. I'm really shocked that you didn't ask for any of that. That's so amazing. But all of Jerusalem is wanting to know. Did you get the wisdom? And are you rich? Yeah, it really never even crossed my mind to ask for something like superpowers or anything like that. I just knew that the people here depended on me, and they need me for their survival. And it doesn't matter what superpower I have. If I don't have the wisdom to use that power and make good decisions and good judgments, it's not worth anything. And to be honest, you know, I come from the line of David. There's a lot of dinero in that. You know, yeah, I do have to say I am pretty wealthy. But I think if I use my wisdom, I would probably get that money anyway. But to answer your question, I'm hoping that I can use my wisdom to further this kingdom even further than it is where David brought it. So Solomon, it's good to hear that things are going on. We are hoping that the kingdom of Jerusalem really gets to kicking with you as the boss man in charge, the king of all of Jerusalem. We are so proud to hear that you took on wisdom as the thing you really wanted God to give you. And we are absolutely hoping that all your decisions are wise beyond belief. We will come back to you next week on our podcast. We hope that you are sticking around and listening. And hey, if you like what you hear, subscribe, and we will just get this thing created to go out into the world, because, you know, that's what we're supposed to do. Tell the world. Have a great day. Bye, folks.